We had a very good game plan coming in. We kind of hurt ourselves a lot by putting them on the foul line a lot. They went to the free throw line 35 times. That's something a coach usually wants to see, particularly when they are a jump shooting team. We put ourselves in a hole that way, but we didn't quit. We tied the game, I believe, at 64. We had it tied at that point, and obviously with the score 70-64, we didn't score from that point forward. And that's unfortunate because we battled so hard to get back in and did some good things, but obviously not enough to win.
You mentioned tying it back up at 64 and then losing the game from there on. How tough is this loss as a result?
Well, I'm sure it's tough on the team. We obviously none of us like to lose, but we have such a young team, and we're still developing. We're still developing a personality and an identity. I like my team a lot, and we're trying to stay patient, at the same time challenging them. I think you saw glimpses of what we can be, but we still have a ways to go in terms of our consistency. And the toughest thing at the college level is to stay into the game mentally, and that's what we're finding. And that's what my freshmen are finding. And that's a tough lesson when you are asked to play significant minutes. But at the same time, we'll be better for it in the future.
Like you said, a lot of youth on this team. What's your hope for this team going forward as the season moves on and comes to a close?
We're not giving up. We still feel we have a lot of room for improvement. I can't speak for how the kids feel, but the coaching staff is very high in this team. We have shown some flashes of brilliance. I mean, Salve Regina game a couple of games ago, a team that beat us by 30. We come in and beat them by 11 and had enough missed layups to make that about a 20-point win. But it's a situation, it's a process, and we're trying to keep them focused and have the eyes on the prize and not look at the results. It's tough not to sometimes, but at the same time to look at the process. They are getting better. Our biggest challenge is consistency. That's where we're at right now.
Now let's touch upon one of the veterans, Dennis Rinaldi. 15-point performance today. How big was he?
He was huge in stretches. You know, he really. I mean, we list him as 6'4". I think he's closer to 6'2". He's battling guys that are 6'8", 6'9" in there, and Dennis. He's a throwback. He's a lunch pail player. He gets after it. He doesn't give an inch in there. And we're trying to expand his game a little bit. He's, in terms of his offensive playmaking abilities, instead of just grabbing the ball and going, be able to make a play to the middle and see what, if he's being double teamed to move the ball. At times he does well with that. Other times, but you know what? Again, it's about putting him in those situations and having him learn from it. So we're very high on Dennis.